Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Today is 21st June and it is celebrated the world over as a yoga day. Like in India, we have got Satyajit Ray and Manna Day. So also today is Yoga Day. So like Manna Day is a person, Yoga Day is not a person. Now this Yoga Day, when we celebrate, what do we understand by the yoga? We celebrate something. Like in one place, one gentleman, 2-3 of them came to meet me somewhere. They said, Swamiji, we want to celebrate like Krishna Janmashtami, then Ramanavami. We want to celebrate the Shiva's birthday. So when is the Shiva's birthday, please tell me. See? So also, we say, but we do not know the things, why these things are done. Similarly, when we talk about yoga and practice of yoga means what? So, first we have to define what is yoga. And the yoga is defined as what? Yoga is yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. This is one sutra. And it is immediately followed by the next sutra, tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. These words, they are always in pairs. Yada, tada. Jab, tab. See? Like Bhagavad Gita you take. It is said, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutthanam dharmasya tada atmanam srujamyaham. Yada tada. They go together. You can't use this word singularly. When there will be rains, so what we expect next sentence, then there will be no problem in Cape Town. When? Then. Yada tada. So if we want to understand the yoga correctly, we have to take both these sutras together. But normally you will see the people engage in the practice of yoga, they take only one part of it. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. And the whole life they struggle to control their thoughts. Whole life is spent only in that. And that is also not done. For them, yoga means twisting the body, not straightening the mind. See? And anything you can prefix with yoga. I was in LA, California, and after my lecture was over, one girl came and she said, Swami, do you have your card? I said, no, I don't have card. I have got a website. Card is for useless people. I got a website direct. Go and see. Then she gave her card. And the card I read. And the card was Yoga Under Tree. Yoga under tree. Then she asked me, you also do yoga? I said, yes. And what yoga you propagate? I said, I propagate yoga on the tree. See, friends. This world is compared with a tree. See? Urdhvamulamadasyakam ashvattam prahuravayam chandamsi yasya paranani yastam veda savedavid. This world is compared with the tree. Why I am explaining you this? Other gentleman, he says, Swami, you are only making fun of that girl. I said, no, you don't understand. What is the moral of my story? You don't understand. Therefore, you are getting confused. Yoga is not only one-sided, small little thing. Yoga we have to take holistically. If you want to serve somebody, like there was a small girl, she came with her mother. And her mother is to come and do some seva. So, her mother is to clean the room and keep my books properly, keep my table things properly. So she said, I was sitting out comfortably. She said, Swamiji, I want to do your seva. I said, do whatever you like. So she started pressing my feet. This much her size of the palm. So she became just tuck, 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 tuck. Then this one. Swamiji, give your hands. So I gave hands. Then, now what more should I press? What is paining? I said, my throat is paining. See, friends, seva doesn't mean only pressing the body. Seva doesn't mean only feeding the person up to death. See, friend, when we talk about life, we have to take holistically everything. See? And therefore, when we talk about yoga, and if we focus only on the body whole life, you will see all these people who are engaged in yoga, they have got only two things in their life. First thing is that you should remain healthy, yoga for health. And second thing, you should have a long life. Now tell me, what will you do with the long life? What will you do? When you are young, enjoy, celebrate life and die quickly. See, friend, one person was a victim of this yoga and he did a lot of yoga, pranayam. As a result, he lived for 125 years. But after that, you have to die. Whatever number of years you may live, you have to die. He died. And because he did the yoga, he went to the heavens. Yogi has come. Welcome, welcome. So, he went to the heavens. And in heavens, he saw everywhere beautiful apsaras all around. And when he saw that, he hit his head against the wall. He said, oh God, why did I delay? Friends, yoga, simply being healthy and living long cannot be the goal of life. You have a beautiful car. To have a good car cannot be the goal of life. See? You have got a beautiful house. What next? You have got a beautiful bed, but no sleep. You have got a lovely car, but nobody to sit with. You have got an expensive mobile phone, but not a single call comes. What is the use? These are the means. That cannot be the goal. Similarly, health is only the means. It cannot be the goal. Therefore, we should be healthy, no doubt about it. But that cannot be the ultimate in life. On the contrary, my approach to life is different. Those who have got some physical problem, they are blessed by God's grace. See? Healthy people are problem for others. See? Have you seen any terrorist having back pain? Going with a gun in the hand and gives, hey, please hold it, I got a pain here. Don't get carried away by this health. If you have got pain somewhere, it's an unhealthy condition, it's God's grace. Now what is God's grace? As a result, we will not be a source of misery for others. You are all the time busy with yourself. So, pain here, pain there, pain everywhere. Like Ram here, Ram there, Ram everywhere. See? Now such people are busy with themselves. They are not bothering others. You will see those old people who are very healthy. Whole day they think only about खाने को क्या है. See? And the ladies in that house are most unfortunate. Right from morning they begin. Breakfast के लिए क्या है? While eating breakfast they are not focusing on breakfast. अच्छा lunch में क्या बनेगा? मेरा सर खाओ. Therefore, friends, yoga is not only health. Yoga is not living long. See? There is a good friend of mine in India. He is a disciple of one great yogi. And that Yogacharya, he is married, he has children, and he was so highly evolved yogi, he could be locked in one room, in his own place. He used to suddenly go inside his room. And in that room, there is no bathroom, there is no toilet, there is no water, there is no window, there is no nothing. He will lock and remain there for 10 days, 15 days and may come out anytime. He could appear at dozen places at the same time. That kind of yoga siddhis he had. He told my friend that, I tell you, yoga does not give you fulfillment. You will not come out of the clutches of Maya. He said, I am still holding on to my kids, my children, my grandchildren. I am unable to get out of it. I confess it. Then he said, Maharaj, what do I do? He said, first of all, resign from all the positions that you have. He was one of the important trustees of his trust. And follow the path of knowledge. Then he said, who will tell me? Don't worry, that will be happening automatically. See? Therefore, why this thing happens? Because we have not correctly understood what is the meaning of yoga. See? When Patanjali Maharshi says, Yogaha chitta vritti nirodha tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthanam, we must come back to our divine nature. If that is not happening, whatever you may do, it's all useless. Bhagavan Shankara says, Kurute Ganga Sagar Gamanam Vrata Paripalanam Athava Danam Jnana Vihina Sarvamatena Bhajatina Muktim Janmashatena Bhaja Govindam. See, friends, we have to come back to our divine nature. See, friends. And for that, Bhagavan Patanjali Maharshi says that Yogaha Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Now, if we have to come to the Chitta Vritti Nirodha, means suspension of thought formation. Chitta Vritti Nirodha, Chitta Vritti is thoughts, Nirodha suspension. Thoughts should not erupt in the mind. Be very attentive. Thought-free mind is consciousness. Mind is that where the not I aspect is prominent. Consciousness is that knowledge where not I aspect doesn't exist. Now to understand this. This is a phone. Now, how this phone is known by us? This is a phone, first step. Who knows this is a phone? Of course, I know this is a phone. So the I factor is born in this knowledge. This is a phone, is a knowledge. Who knows this? I know. So I factor is born. So I know this is the phone, the third step. But I am not the phone. So three things. Knowledge of the object, knower of the object, and the knower is not the known. Three things. And this is applicable to everything. If this is not so, what a fun there will be in this world. This is a donkey. I know this is a donkey and I am a donkey. This doesn't happen, although it should. See, friends, therefore, this is the knowledge where not I am not the phone, not I aspect is created. But when it comes to ourself, do you know yourself? Yes. What is the process? I know myself, that I am not me. This cannot happen. See, friends, therefore, what is to be understood is this. Tada drashtuhu sarupi avasthanam, we come back to our essential nature only if we are able to transcend the thoughts. Anything which is known through thoughts is necessarily other than ourselves. Anything that is seen by the eyes is other than the eyes. Eyes can see everything, eyes cannot see themselves. Try to see your own eyes with your own eyes. Try. You cannot. Because when the seer and the seen, when they merge into one, see, tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthanam, then we come back to ourselves. So, what is the moral of the story? We have to somehow stop thought formation so that we can come back to our divine nature. Swarupe avasthanam, Swarupa and Swabhav, there are two words. Like sugar has the Swarupa of sweetness. And Swabhava could be anything. Sugar could be cubes, sugar could be powder, sugar could be crystals, sugar could be syrup. These are acquired. But essential nature, Swarupa, is sweetness. Exactly the same way. We too have these two aspects. Swarupa, our essential nature, is divine. Swarupa avasthana. And acquired nature is whatever is the influence of the mind on us. See, friends. Therefore, yogaha chittavritti nirodhaha tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthanam tells us not simply struggle, keep the mind quiet, don't think, don't talk. You will see all these people who waste their life in this yoga. Their only purpose is this: sit quiet and don't think. And what don't think? You can't stop it, it continues. See? And then they put a board outside. Meditation in progress, don't disturb. And there is something silent which you have to understand. We are already disturbed. See? Like in English, they have got silent, isn't it? T-A-L-K. L is silent, isn't it? We don't say talk, it's a talk. In the same manner, in Hindi also there is silent. Somebody asked me, Swami, there is nothing silent in Hindi like we have got in English. I said, yes, there is. What is that? When a girl gets married, the father of the girl tells that boy to whom the girl is married, Beta, ख्याल रखना, please take care. So silent is take care of yourself. I know what I have given you. That is, yourself is silent. See, friends, if we are clear about the definition of yoga, yoga is to discover your divine nature. Then the yoga is meaningful. Otherwise it becomes only acrobatics. See? And when this is not known, then there are various competitions in yoga. There is something called one kind of yoga wherein they take a leap like a frog. There is a competition. If you want to see, go on YouTube and you can see them. And then they have got a particular time. Now today we'll have the yoga leap competition of the yoga. So they'll be sitting in a line and then they'll be doing their yogic kriyas, and as a result you get a jerk. And when you get a jerk, you leap it, then it is only 2 feet. Oh, that is better. 2.2 feet, better than yoga. If this is yoga, you don't have to do this. Pray to the Lord, oh Lord, next life make me frog. Once Bhagwan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was sitting with his devotees, and one yogi came, and all people were busy with the great master. So nobody was even recognizing his presence. So he made some sound. So people look at him. So, yes sir, who are you? I am a yogi. Very good. How did you come here? We didn't see you coming from this side. No, I came from the river. Oh, you came by boat? No, I walked on the water. So, Bhagwan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa asked, how many years you have taken to learn to walk on the waters? He said, I spent 25 years of yoga practice. Then I can walk on the water now. So Ramakrishna Paramahamsa innocently said, after spending 25 years, what you are earned is 1 rand. Pay 1 rand and go by boat. See, friends, Patanjali very clearly tells, all the siddhis which happen, they are biggest obstacles on the spiritual evolution. One gets carried away by that. And it is not for him, but every one of us. Whatever speciality we have, we want to exhibit that. See? I'll tell you one example about this. There is a friend of mine, I don't know where is he now, many years before. He is a Sindhi. And he and his wife, all children gone everywhere. So I went to their house for food. Going to people's house for food is my spiritual practice. What they will prepare and what will go in my stomach, only God knows. And how he prepares, and every Amma tells me clearly, Swamiji, this is the first time I have cooked an experiment on you. So I am a universal guinea pig. And they feel very good. This is the first time I have cooked, so now you suffer. And not only that, how many times can you tell lies that it is good, when it is not good? So what I do, before eating, I say, Aaj ka bhojan bahut acha hai. See, friends. So, when we went there for dinner, there was some time. She said, Swamiji, I'll take 15 minutes to heat the whole food. I said, no problem, I'll read newspaper. So that old man said, Swamiji, no newspaper. I said, okay, no newspaper. And he said, I'll get a harmonium. I said, look here, I don't know how to play harmonium. I just can't understand anything in that. No, 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 I'll show you. And he got the harmonium on the dining table. And then he opened that lock and they started pumping. No sound coming. He asked his wife, what did you do with my harmonium? She said, I don't touch your dabba, throw it away. But why the sound is not coming? I said, Mahatmani, you have not pulled the key, you have to pull it. Oh, I'm sorry. And in that excitement, he pulled so much, the key came in the hand. And then he started, and he said, I have learned playing harmonium and music for last 1 week. And I know now Sare Gama. And then he started Gardab Rag. Sare Go. See friends, small little things. I know harmonium playing, I know singing, I have to exhibit it. If I have some yogic powers, if you have got a back pain and I give you one on your back and your back pain goes, will you keep quiet? You will go to the whole of Durban. There is a Slapananda Maharaj. When he slaps, the pain goes away. See friends, therefore the yoga is not meant for this. It is something like this. What for we keep the cow? In here you don't keep. In India we have in villages. Animals are kept, cows are kept as one of the family member. Now what for the cow is kept? For milk. Cow dung comes free. Nobody keeps the cow for cow dung. See? Exactly the same way, yoga is meant for tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. Is meant for self-realization. All other things will be byproduct. See? But our attention is only on cow dung and cow urine, gomutra. Once I was going somewhere, there was one old lady with me. That's why I avoid taking old people with me wherever I go. They have got all funny ideas, and when we are going, for some reason our car stopped, maybe puncture or like that. So we have to wait. So the driver was doing things. There was a cattle farm, cow farm. So I thought, let me take a walk and come back. She saw, Swamiji, wait, I am also coming. She went running back, one full nice mineral water bottle, she emptied it on the floor and made the bottle empty, and she said, Swamiji, I was thinking about this only, I wanted to collect the gomutra. So we will go here and collect gomutra. I said, my God, the whole car will be smelling throughout the journey gomutra. It is not, the sandalwood. So she will not listen. Old people never listen. So I thought what to do. Then I said, Mama, see, these are all European cows. They are not Indian cows. So what? I says, therefore, Indian cows give gomutra, they give urine. Because they are European. There is no mutra for the European. They got urine. Oh, I said, yeah, this is not, pious. Bhagavan Krishna was not taking this gomutra. Oh, and I was saying. So cows we keep for the milk, cow dung and gomutra is a byproduct. Exactly, the yoga is meant for self-realization. Health and longevity is a byproduct. But our whole life goes only on one thing, health. The second place where we get entangled under the disguise of yoga is these relations. Be very attentive. We live at two levels. One is the body level, wherein we talk only about health and longevity and possessions. And the second level there we live is at the mind level, where we talk about only relations, relations, relations. Other than these two things, there is no life for us. Try to talk without referring to possessions and relations. We cannot talk. Whenever we talk to others, what we talk? Same thing. Possessions, I have this, I have that, I have this, I have that. Or relation. This fellow, that fellow. See? Today I was with my friends for a lunch. Very good experience. I learned a lot. And this is my experience in many places. Like you go to, whether it is South Africa, or you go to Fiji, or you go to Suriname, or Trinidad, or Mauritius, all these countries where our Indians have migrated 300-400 years before for whatever reason. And most of them have one dream in their life. I wish I go to India and meet my, old ancestors, that house where my Aja's Aja was playing Gilli Danda. I want to go and see that. And then when we go to India and when we land, what an experience. Many times, Swamiji, we cry. One person from Fiji told me, Swamiji, when I went there, after I came out of the airport, first thing I did, I just picked up the soil on the road and put in my mouth. I was so touched. I come back to my own origin. Be attentive. This mortal origin gives you that joy. If you come back to your divine origin, what it will be like. Think, friends. There is no peace unless you come back home. You may go to any place, a 7-star hotel. In 7-star hotel, everything is spick and span. And every servant there is saluting, sir, sir, sir. No argument, no logic. But how many days will you stay there? After 4, 5, 6 days, no, I think we should go home now. Enough is enough. And you come home. And what is the condition in the home? We pull a cot which has got 3 legs. 4th leg is the chair. And we sit in that cot, and the cot is the musical cot. Ka-ra-ra-ra-ra. And then you want a cup of tea. And you broadcast on Lotus Air. Can I get a cup of tea? In the hotel you say, yes sir. At home, first there is a silence. Then, how many times you want tea, tea, tea? And then you have to keep quiet. And then you get a cup of tea. Not with great respect and love. Please take. And the cup is also not very high quality cup. The cup is deaf, no ear. And the lips of the cup are broken. And it is, the joy in that cup of tea is far superior than the 7-star hotel, is it not? Because it is our home. We have to come back home. My friends, we all do that. But we don't know we do that. Only for this purpose, all the things are mentioned in the scriptures. This is the moral of the story of everything. Whether creation, whether yoga, whether devotion, whether upasana, whether knowledge or any topic you talk, the moral is only one. Come back home. Enough of running around. And that is what we do. When we go to sleep, what is the exact process of going to sleep? First, going to sleep is never going anywhere. See? And how do we go to sleep? Step by step. First of all, we collect ourselves from the world. Then we come back to our house. Then we collect ourselves from the house and come back to our room. Then we collect ourselves from the room and go below the quilt. One by one, we have started getting rid of. And after we are below the quilt, then only one japa continues. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. So first on the back, like the dosha. Then on the side, I want to sleep. I don't know why I'm not getting to sleep. Again, right side, I want to sleep. Till such time I is there, sleep doesn't begin. When the I who wants the sleep disappears, sleep begins even in satsanga. Therefore, all those people who sleep in satsanga, I like them the most. Others are struggling to realize and become more frustrated, more confused. And these people come and say, it was very good. See, I was having a wrong notion about myself. This notion was, corrected by one of my friend in Birmingham. Recently I was there. For the first time I stayed with them. A very big palatial house, old type. And he said, Swamiji, I have been listening to you for last 10-15 years. All your CDs, YouTube, continuously I listen. And he is very hectically busy in his own field, whatever he is doing. He says, Swamiji, when I come, first thing I do is finish my lunch, dinner. And then I take a wash, go to my bed. First, start your MP3. And I don't know when I sleep. That day I realized people listen to me to go to sleep, not to awaken. Now, why we want to sleep? What is a sleep? Sleep is nothing but unloading the burden of possessions and relations. Think. And how the burden of possessions and relation has to be rejected, how do we begin with? Try this. And I promise you, you will never do it. That day also I told in Swamiji's ashram, if I tell you something complicated, you will do it. Stand on one leg in the cold water and take the Rudrakshamala and do the Mahamrutyunjay Japa for 1008 times, you will do it. I have no doubt about it. But if I tell you that what I am telling now, you will never do it. What is that? Don't talk about your past. It is so simple that we can't do it. All the time. See, I was here, I was there. I had done that. Who is interested in our past? Old people like me don't understand this. Nobody is interested in our past. Youngsters are concerned about their future. Now, old person like me, what future I have got? There is only fracture. There is no future. But you keep on talking about the past. And the more you talk about the past, the more strong becomes your I, ego. We use the word only ego, ego, ego. But what is the meaning of ego? A simple definition is a mule carrying the burden of the total past possessions and relations. Try to recognize this. See? All the time the same thing. My mother, my father, my grandfather, my sister, my Ram, 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 Ram. Enough of it, enough. See? Or else the next generation. My children, my grandchildren, my super grandchildren. See? Enough. There is nothing new in that. Think something higher. And when something higher is the goal of our life, lower things automatically drop. See, about this also I tell you one example. This happened in Ahmedabad many years before. I finished my talk, a big crowd, and when I was coming down from the stage, one young boy, must be in mid-20s or so, he came with his helmet, he must have come on motorcycle. And he said, Swamiji, I have got a question. I said, keep with you, I don't need, I got sufficient questions. No, my question is, if I run after the girls, what is wrong? I said, nothing wrong, run. Do you want a company? I can join with you, I'm free. He said, no, you don't understand. I said, I have understood, you have not understood. Then I told him, look here, your problem is not running after girls. Your problem is when you want to study, your mind doesn't cooperate with you. When you want to do something, your mind is not available. It is running here and there, and therefore you are frustrated. Is it not? Yes, Swamiji, yes. Then I told him, look here, higher the goal in life, lower things automatically drop. If a student has a goal in his life, I want to be an academician, so he will be studying day and night. Then he has no time for running here and there. See? Those people who want to keep themselves healthy, early morning they will get up and run on the seaside. They will not continue to sleep in the bed like a pig up to 9 o'clock. See friends, unless we have some higher goal, lower things will not drop. This is a simple rule of life. Therefore, unless we have some higher goal in life, now for the human beings, what could be the goal? Same, mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, grandchildren, Ram, 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 Ram. There are many more things in this world. See, we have to break this cocoon in which we are living. Come out of it and expand. And it is for this expansion we go to sleep. In sleep, what is the reason we are happy? Not only we are happy, others are also happy. Thank God. In some house I went, one small child. So the child was sleeping. I said, I can't see the child sleeping, I want to play with the child. So when I went to lift the child from the cradle, the mother came and pulled me down. Swamiji, please don't touch him, please, please. I said, why? He's so sweet, I can't hold myself. He is sweet only when he's sleeping. The moment he's awake, he's the Rakshasa. Please don't wake him up. See friends, because we are no more identified with the body. I am taking you step by step. So what is yoga? Chitta vritti nirodha tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. So what is our swarupa? What is our essential nature? Our essential nature is we are expressing through the body, and we are no more living as the body. See the difference? I am talking to you through the mic. I am not the mic. So mic is just an instrument. In the same manner, now observe yourself. First, it was a childhood body. That body's work was over, disappeared. But I continue to be same. Then came the teenage body. The teenage body's job was over, it was thrown. Then came the middle-aged body. That work was also over, that body is also thrown. Where did we die? Where did we go? Friends, Chitta Vritti Nirodha, transcending the thought formation, is possible only if we do not associate ourselves with the past. When we talk about our childhood, be attentive. Childhood belongs to whom? To the body, not to us. Who can make this statement? I had a good sleep, but in between I had bad dreams. Who can make this statement? The waker cannot make this statement because he was not in the deep sleep. The waker cannot make this statement because he was not in the dream. Then who makes this statement? This statement is made by the one who is in the waking, but he is not a waker. Who was in the dream, but he was not a dreamer. Who was in the deep sleep, but he was not sleeping. Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthana. This is the meaning of yoga. You have not gained anything. It's a bargain of total loss. Don't we do the same thing in deep sleep? We give up everything. The world is given up. Achievements are given up. Failures are given up. Friends are given up. Relations are given up. Even our body is given up. Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthana. And therefore, the real practice of yoga is this. First, do not talk about your past, possessions and relations. You have nothing to talk. Then, what to talk with the people? Talk about tire burning. It will not create sin. It is happening in the present. You will not go in the past. Anything that we talk with reference to body, possessions, relations is always with reference to body, which is not our lot. See? Therefore, one method to Chitta Vritti Nirodha is this practice. Do not talk about your past, relations and possessions, good or bad experiences. No need. And the rule is, nobody is interested in our past. People are concerned about their future. But old people, the same thing. जाने कहाँ गए वो दिन, वो गए भाड़ में तुम भी जाओ. See, friends. Now see how simple it is. Just learn it. Nothing is, spiritual life is not a torture. Do we have a choice to live yesterday or tomorrow? We have no choice. We all have to, by default, live only today. So why not accept it? See how we create problem for ourselves. Suppose I ask you a question. 239 days before, what did you eat for breakfast? Struggle. 229 days, today started struggle. And suppose I ask you, after 362 days, where will you be? Again, I think I am planning. We always struggle. And now where you are, here. So to remain here and now is thought-free experience. That is the meaning, chitta vritti nirodha. See friends, tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthana. But our old habits, all the time, whenever you observe this, my friends, all spiritual life is learning from one's day-to-day experiences. Whenever we talk to others, you see what is the stuff that we talk. We talk either about relations or possessions and our past. See? And we keep on bombarding. Now the second step, how to get rid of this thought formation. Observe this. Suppose few of us are sitting together and I am talking that, when I was coming, there was a lot of riots, but somehow our car came out, and we were saved. I say this thing. Do you think, suppose this girl is listening, do you think she'll keep quiet? I remember once, I was in Johannesburg. Who asked you? Learn. See the mothers or grandmothers. One mother or grandmother talks about her useless child. Swamiji, my Dabbu is so intelligent, He asks many questions and I can't answer. Naturally, he is your child. How can you answer his questions? He is equally dumb like you. See? So, one mother talks about the glory of her child. Do you think the other mother will listen? She will cut her throat and talk about her child. My child? Who asked you? See, friends, na prishtaha kasyachit bruyad, na cha anyayena cha pruchhataha, janan apihi medhavi jadaval lokamachare. We keep on talking unnecessarily, whether other person wants to listen or not, like I am talking to you now. Keep on talking, keep on talking. See how simple life will become. But we are carrying that burden of our past experiences, past relations, past possessions. And when we unburden it on somebody, feel good. So, drashtuhu sarupi avasthana means learn to remain in the utter present. Be attentive. These are very secret things. They are not in the books. When you look within, you get it. Can we breathe yesterday or tomorrow? Breathing happens in the utter present, is it not? You can't say, I am busy now, tomorrow, kal karenge breathing. No. No. So, simply remain aware of breathing. Now, in this experience and experiment, see what exactly is happening. Breathing is not done. Breathing happens. So, in breathing, I is not born. In pranayam, I is born. I am doing pranayam. Nobody says, I am doing breathing. So, breathing is an experience where I is not born. And we simply are aware of this breathing that is happening. In that awareness also, I is not born. Do not concentrate on breathing. Concentration is a wrong understanding in yoga. In yoga, one of the practices, they do that tratak. They'll be keeping a candle burning and look at it. That's a very wrong, bad practice. Never do that. That will make you too much extrovert. Such people, some of the people, when they look at us or anybody, we feel very uncomfortable, isn't it? Some people. The reason is as if they are bouncing out. See? Because too much extrovert. We have to remain deep within. See? So, yoga chitta vritti nirodha tada drashtuho sarupe avastha. This is the moral of the story of these two sutras. Not doing the acrobatics. Now the next important step to understand. See, mind, when it is not yet manifest, it is called as paravani. When the mind is ready to manifest, but not yet manifest, is called as Pashyanti Vani. The same mind which has become manifest but at the subtle level is called as Madhyama Vani. And the same mind, when it becomes grossified, it expresses as Vaikari Vani. So, see the process of grossification. Take an example to understand this. Seed, like chana, gram. When it is hard and you put it in your mouth, your teeth will come out. So hard. There is the state of paravani. Then you put that seed in the waters overnight. Then it is swollen. It is ready to germinate, but germination has not happened. That is Pashyanti Vani. And then in a day or so, slowly the two things come out. One which is going upward and second going in the soil as a root. That is the Madhyama Vani. And now the plant is fully established. That is the Vaikari Vani. In Vaikari Vani, I am talking to you. In Vaikari Vani, the object and the word indicating the object, they are separate. For example, this is a flower. The flower is the word in my mouth. And flower is an object in my hand. This experience is called as Vaikhari Vani, and it is in the waking experience. This is the expression of mind only, mind it. Then we keep on talking to ourselves. How much we keep on talking, there is no end to it. We only create problems. If he says like that, I will tell him like that. But if he says, and go on imagining. What our mind can think, even our enemy cannot think. Suppose somebody tells us that I'll come at 7 o'clock, and that person doesn't come by 7, 7:30, 8, 8:30, 9. Mind will think, oh God, I think one 18-wheeler truck must have gone over him. And he must have become a complete keema. Now people must be waiting, tadka kiska do? And you are so frustrated and all that, and the bell rings. See, this is Madhyama Vani, keeps on imagining, keeps on talking unnecessarily to oneself. Such people are sentimental, ready to become mental later. That is the Madhyama Vani. Then comes Pashyanti Vani. In Pashyanti Vani, the object and the thought indicating the object, they are not yet separated. They are together. All the great masters, they live in the Pashyanti Vani. And therefore, when they say something, it happens. Because they are the thought and the theme of the thought, they are not separated. Like when I pull one leg of the tripod, other will automatically come. Exactly. Those who are living in the Pashyanti Vani, they are having Vak Siddhi. Whatever they say, it happens. And Paravani, the mind is yet to manifest as mind, it is still in a state of consciousness. Be attentive. Therefore, yoga tells Chitta Vritti Nirodha. So where are we now? We are in the Vaikhari Vani. So to stop thought formation, we have to start working on this chatterbox. How much we talk, no end to it. There is no end. One calculation I'll tell you, simple just to understand. 8 hours of physical work, energy consumption is equal to 1 hour of talk, energy consumption. 8 hours of talk, energy consumption is equal to 15 minutes of thinking. Kerosene, diesel, petrol and avian petrol and the fuel required for the spacecraft, it becomes subtler and subtler, is it not? How much energy we waste in our life? Like a poultry farm. If we want to get out of this habit of constantly talking, one technique I'll tell you, try. In a school, a small children, maybe class 1 or so, they were sitting together and talking and teasing each other and fighting, blah, 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 going on. And somebody said, hey, Miss is coming. Everybody will come. Miss has not come, but they only became aware that Miss is coming. Everything quiet, is it not? Now remember this. Before we do anything, the Lord in our heart knows it. sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha. Anything we do, before we do, he knows it. Anything we talk, before we talk, he hears it. Anything we think, he recognizes it. If we simply become aware that he is observing us 24/7, wrong actions, wrong words, wrong thoughts cannot dare pass through us. See, my friends, yoga chittavritti nirada is not a punishment. But we keep on, and the more you struggle, the mind is playing with us. The mind becomes more violent. And then that violence comes out on the people around us. Amma is doing meditation in the morning and told everybody, see, now I am doing meditation half an hour, nobody should do any noise, okay? And she sits down. And in the bathroom, on a plastic bucket, the water drops. Tuck, Amma is in fire. Oh God, these children don't tuck. They don't understand I am doing tuck. With every tuck, she is agitated. What meditation? Cartoon of meditation. And then that sound stops. Again worry. Water has gone. Meditation. See, friends, that is not meditation. We have to live in this awareness. That the Vaikhari Vani, we control. Now how to control the Vaikhari Vani? Do not talk about your past possessions and relations to anybody. No need. See, friends. Tada drashtuhu sarupe avastha. Second thing, stop talking to yourself. Try with small sessions of 10 seconds each. For next 10 seconds, do not talk to yourself. Over. Now what we have learned from this? Did I tell you don't talk among yourselves? I did. When you don't talk to yourself, you don't want to talk to others also. When we are fed up of ourselves, then we talk to others. See, learn this from your own experiences. When this is practiced again and again, we will learn the joy of remaining in the utter present. And when we are only in the present, you are happy. You cannot be happy yesterday, you cannot be happy tomorrow. Whenever you are happy, you are now and here. In a school, the teacher told, write down a story, short story, not too long, but see that the story ends in a happy mode. Don't make it miserable, okay? And the children started. And one child wrote in hardly 1 minute and he stopped. What about you? I finished my story. So quickly, you told a short story and it should end happily, so I did it. He was surprised. Others have not even started. So she said, okay, stop everybody, he has already completed. So the boy was asked, you read your story. He read. There was a man and a woman. They were standing back to back. Third sentence. They started walking. Thereafter they lived happily. At this moment, you are divine. You are neither man nor woman, neither in India or South Africa. Think. Happiness is yoga, not torturing. Tada drashtu swarupe avasthanam. Our essential nature is bliss. See, if the bliss expresses through us, we have celebrated the yoga day. If the blisters are expressing through us, we are the victims of the yoga. Discover and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnahat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.